Project Management Insights, providing project managers with professional development in the interpersonal skills areas of leadership, team building, and communication. Welcome to this week's podcast episode, and yes, it's a day late. Today, I want to talk you through the 7 ways to engage a project sponsor. The first way to engage a project sponsor is to understand where they are coming from. If you spend time getting to understand what it is that they're wanting as an outcome and what that means to them and their business, then you have a better chance of being on the same page as your sponsor. This will help gain their support and backing, as well as making it easier for you to make decisions. You'll be able to put the "does this fit with my sponsor's wants or needs" filter over the things that you do and what's required in order to get your project delivered. Being open to thinking like your sponsor will also show them that you are with them and working with them on the same page. No sponsor, no project. It's worthwhile remembering that. The second way to engage a project sponsor is offer to be of service to them. What does being of service to your sponsor mean? It means being open to doing what's required to have them be comfortable and happy. If you need to hold meetings with them first thing in the morning as it fits with their executive schedule, then schedule those meetings. If they want regular updates, more regularly than you consider necessary, then provide the updates. So the questions to ask here are, as your sponsor, what is it that they need from you? And get them to be clear. Ask them the question. Is it updates at least once a week? Is it a daily check-in? Is it a briefing from you prior to the project control board meeting? Find out and be of service by giving them what they want. Doing this will help create a strong relationship that will support you during the project, especially at times when you have difficulty and really need their support. The third way to engage a project sponsor is to become their mentor on project management. This may be the first time that they've been a project sponsor. You mightn't think about it, but that could be very well be the case. May not, and yet they may still not fully understand what it is that you do and how a project works. So explain these things to them. Discuss your roles, what it is that you want them to do in their role as the sponsor, and what it is that you will do in your role as the project manager. And allow them to understand the different streams that are working on the project. The more they understand, the easier it is to gain their support and get their buy-in when you are wanting to do specific things and aren't going to ask for their assistance. Talk about reporting, its function, and ask what type of reporting they're looking for. If you need them to understand, if you help them to understand project management, they're less likely to want to be involved in the details of what's happening. And above all else, it helps build trust. The fourth way to engage a project sponsor is to engage in open and frank conversations. Open and frank conversations are the best thing to building a strong relationship, or the best way to build a strong relationship with your sponsor. If things are not going well on the project, don't hide the fact. Tell your sponsor. Explain to them what the problem or bottleneck is. And if need be, ask for their assistance. You might be surprised when they ask you if there's anything that they can do to help. I've found that they're actually really open to supporting you because, of course, it's in their best interest to do that, because what are you doing? You're delivering this project for them and the business. Open and frank conversations also help to build trust. Don't lie, it's not worth your reputation. The fifth way to engage a project sponsor is to build trust by being trusting. So can you be trusted? Are you trustworthy? Trust starts with you trusting yourself. Be confident in what you're doing, and if you don't know, say so. Building trust is the key to a strong working relationship. Look at the 7 key things that you can do to be a person others can trust and see if you're being these all times. If not, then begin to modify your behaviour. And remember that trust builds trust. The 6th way to engage a project sponsor is to create clarity about your individual roles. So, does your sponsor understand what his role is about? And if not, then it's worth explaining it to him. Talk to him or her about what you do and how you would normally interact with them, your sponsor. Have the discussion about what they are expecting from you. Expectations are the things that are going to trip you and them up when it comes time for delivery. You explain what you're expecting from them too. Because again, it's no good you having an expectation and them not meeting it and then it creating problems for you when it comes to key things that you need their support on in the project. So what do you need from them? Get clear and tell them. What expectations do you have about their involvement in the project? Think about it and document it and have the discussion with them. It's well and truly worth it. The clearer you can be about who does what and who is responsible for what in order to eliminate unmet expectations and place any assumptions out on the table, the stronger your working relationship with your sponsor will be. The 7th way to engage a project sponsor is to explain to them what it means to take ownership. Be clear what it means for them to take ownership of the project. You need them to be the key decision maker. In a perfect world, they would be the champion of the project, telling others in the business about it in order to gain all of the support needed to make this project, your project, their project, work. If they're able to do this, it will support you in your role, especially in your ability to get to them when you're struggling or have hit a problem spot in the project, when you need additional resources is a good example. So any time that you need their support to go into bat, gain support with other areas of the business, this is where it's really, really key that they've taken on this ownership of the project. Being the champion also means that they will go into bat with you, not against you, in situations where you're getting pushback from other senior staff involved in the project. And believe me, I've had this happen. So it's well and truly worth having your sponsor be the champion that you want them to be by taking this ownership. If they take ownership, they will be seen as the figurehead for the project. They will be seen as the person that the project is being delivered for. And this will create a sense of pride for the team and in their ability to deliver for this person on behalf of the business. Having your sponsor take ownership also allows them to be the one showing their appreciation to the team for good work done. The whole aim of engaging your project sponsor is to create a partnership. Build a strong working relationship. It can only benefit your project, no end. Till next time. Thank you for listening to this Project Management Insights podcast. Be sure to visit projectmanagementinsight.com and sign up for our monthly newsletter or to receive updates on upcoming training. You may also find mentoring offers there.